but I love what I do. I love this. And so I'm one of those kind of weirdos that will like do the line and the director will like it just fine and I want to do it again anyway. Because I want to try to make it better, or I want to try to do something different with the inflection. To give the director an opportunity to maybe have some options, you know? Because like, you know, you could pick any line. You could make up a line, no matter how long or short, and you could do it a number of different ways. There is a natural first impression way to do anything. If I read, let me see this. If I read this and it says, let's see, I agree to surrender the badge. All right? I agree to surrender the badge. Okay? You could either make it very subservient. I agree to surrender the badge. Or you could make it very reluctant. I agree to surrender the badge. You know? Or you could make it very happy. I agree to surrender the badge. Or make it a question. I agree to surrender the badge? Right? Or you could imply that you agree to surrender this but nothing else. I agree to surrender the badge. Do you hear it? Do you hear it? Implied is, but I don't agree to surrender the shield. Or whatever. See what I'm saying? Little subtleties that change the whole meaning. And so I love to like give a director several different options. I have this little thing that I do when I record. I don't think I've ever told anybody this. I have this little thing that I do, and it's my own thing. When I do a line, as soon as we do the first recording of the line, while the director and the engineer are placing the line and making sure, see if it fits, the mic of course is still live, and I am in the booth doing the line to myself different ways. Number one, to see what I think it sounds like, if I can stumble across a better way to say it, and more importantly, to let the director hear other options. Because I can't tell you how many times the director went, oh, what you just did. That, let's do that. And we'll go back and record the line again with that inflection. So that's one of my own little kind of things when I record is I like to give the director different options. And so in between recording the lines, I'll do the lines a number of different ways out loud to give the director a chance to hear it. Yes?
First off, I really like your pants.
Oh, thank you.
Those are awesome.
Here, really? I bought them in Miami.
I like everyone.
Thank you.
I saw on the internet that you did a commercial for Wow. You actually...
How many of you have seen my World of Warcraft film? Okay, I have to tell you this story. Mandy, the same Mandy, Mandy called me one day and she said, hey, you're a big Star Trek fan. William Shatner did a World of Warcraft commercial. And I was like, cool, what's World of Warcraft? And she's like, go look. And she sent me the link and I went, and, you know, here he is doing his, I'm William Shatner. And I'm a shaman. And I watched it like, oh my gosh, this is great. And then I started watching it from a production standpoint. And I'm like, he's standing in a white room. And they have in-game footage cut in, and that's all there is. I could make one of these. And Mandy's like, we should totally make one. Like, I'll help you write the script, and we'll put something together. And I said, well, there's a problem. I don't play the game. I don't have any in-game footage. And she goes, my brother plays all the flippin' time. Ask my mom. And we can capture some in-game footage. He's a warlock. And so she sent me footage of that they captured, and I took a camera to a friend of mine's studio in Houston and set the camera up. There was nobody there. Like, I did it all by myself. They had a big piece of white paper, so I could do it against white. Of course, you could see the room on both sides, but if you know anything about editing, if there's just white behind you, you stay within that white area, you can mat out all the rest of it, which is exactly what I did. So I stayed on this white sheet of paper, and I'd set the camera up at a particular angle, and then I would do, I'm a, warlock, and then I'd change the camera, and, I'm a powerful protector or whatever, and just, I did it all by myself, and then edited it all together, and even stole the little World of Warcraft, blah, 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 very guilty. And so, and then put that on the end, and put it on the internet just for fun, and there are like 1 million hits on the thing. The funny thing thing is, it's not a million hits because it's me. It's a million hits because it's World of Warcraft. People are like searching World of Warcraft and they're like, who the boop is this guy? I mean, I don't know who this guy is, you know? And like people come on, you know, people are like, he's a voice actor, he's a cartoon guy, or whatever. But I just loved doing that commercial. That was awesome. How are we doing? Is he still walking from the hotel? Let's get him here. I mean,
it can't be that long.
Yeah, we've been trying to make this happen for a long time. No, I'm not mad at you. I'm just, let's maybe call him or, you know, because it's a 2-hour panel and we've been trying to do it. It can't take that long.
Right the hell!
No. We're civil. We're civil. Question, over here.
If all of the characters that you've ever done were put in a room and have a battle royale, who would be the most appropriate?
It's kind of like your question about all the characters in the same room. Battle royale. You know, why do people always ask me? If Ed and Dark fought, if Ikaku and Kurtz fought, I mean, what's about fighting? Like, if they battled, see, personally, I think they would all be friends. I think Ed would get ready to transmute, he'd go, wait a minute, your voice sounds very familiar. And Dark would go, so is yours. And Broly would go, Kung-Fu. So, I think it would be all right. That's my answer, I'm sticking to it. Yes, ma'am.
Yesterday at the concert, you said that you got a lot of letters saying that they wanted you to do Guilty Beauty Love.
Yes.
Have you ever thought about doing the 2 or 3 Edward Albert fan, not
The character songs. I haven't. I know, I've heard Romy do them. But I'm sorry, I love Romy, I've met her, we're buddies, but she sounds like a girl. It doesn't sound like Ed, it sounds like a girl. And she is a girl, which, that makes sense. But I don't know. I never really thought about it, actually. The Tamaki thing really appealed to me because when I heard the song, I'm like, wow, that's like right in my range. I could totally nail that and sound like me instead of, you know, not sounding like, you know, but because hers are in a different key and I don't know that there are tracks available for them, but I would be open to, I love stuff like that. I mean, I did the Brothers thing just for fun, and then a lot of people really enjoyed that recording of the Brothers song. But again, there's the whole copyright thing, and it's really, really touchy. It's very delicate, because you just never know if you're going to make somebody mad that you did something. Even though you're not making any money at it, and that's the spirit of the thing. You know, the spirit of the thing is, this is my property, I created it, and it's not right for you to make money off of it without my permission. I totally get that. But I'm not making any money off of the things like Full Metal Fantasy, not a penny. In fact, it cost me money to make it out of my own pocket. Or Brothers, a lot of people buy my CDs and are like, which one has Brothers on it? Well, I'm not allowed to sell Brothers, so it's not on the CDs. But a lot of other good songs are. Yes. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgive me. You're kind of far away, you have short hair. You're cool hair, actually. But I'm sorry, you're back there kind of far away, and you're kind of blocked by the girl's ears and the gentleman in front of you, so I apologize. Question? Do you have a question? I played 2 characters in Yu Hakusho. I played Yuri Urishima. He was this little kid that had the fishing pole that fought Kurama, I think. And then I also played this big, bad, cool guy named Bui. Armor and stuff. Yeah. Yes. So, in the back, yes, sir.
Who do you like better, Kirk or Bart?
Oh, good Lord. I believe I've already answered that question. Captain Kirk, absolutely. Captain Kirk. In fact, you know what? I don't even watch commercial television. I don't ever find myself sitting around watching TV much. But my girlfriend's like, you would totally love Boston Legal.
What?